Hi, I'm Kathy Zering, intuitive coach at Energy Rapport. Welcome to another energy focused video. Today, let's talk about the power of your feminine energy, what I'm calling your feminine faculty. So we all possess both feminine and masculine parts within us that we can tap into as needed. Each has its own unique strengths, and neither is better than the other. I mean, they're equal, just different. And it's important to kind of distinguish between the two and see when you might be leaning into one more than the other, um, and really kind of use them to your best advantage. So while masculine energy embodies like clarity, focus, logic, structure, you could think of feminine energy as flowing with like intuition. It nurtures creativity, it guides from the heart. So many things in our world are weighted heavily on the masculine. If you're like me, we grew up in these school structures with a certain curriculums, right? You may have been around family or friends that were in those kind of same masculine oriented organizations, especially like in work or business organizations. You know, you have structures, processes, timelines, plans, logical and linear thinking, science orientation, all that stuff. So you may be skewed toward a masculine approach, and that's why I'm telling you this. So when you're getting into your feminine, it may feel a little unnatural, or it may feel like you're not making progress, but you certainly are. It may feel a little counterproductive at times. Um, and as far as the progress is concerned, I mean, you may not be making outward progress, but you're still making progress. You could think of it as a seed of an oak tree. It's a teeny tiny seed, and it's basically germinating in darkness underground for a while until it starts to sprout up and then turns into this humongous oak tree. So even though it may not seem like you're seeing results, you are making progress when you're in the feminine. And the feminine faculty, it's about allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition, right? That intuitive wisdom, that inner knowing that we all have. It's that ability to trust the whispers of your heart and that feeling in your gut, those gut feelings that you get on what might be the next best step to take. Sometimes it involves veering off the path of something that's established, right? You may be going in a certain direction, and then all of a sudden it doesn't feel like it's for you anymore, right? It doesn't resonate with you. So you may have to dismantle these kind of structures that are restrictive, and create space for something new to come in. And sometimes that looks like pausing. Sometimes it feels like it's, like I said, not directly related to where you're headed or the goal you're trying to achieve. But it could look as simple as taking a few hours off, especially like if you're a person that has every minute of the day scheduled from the moment you wake up to the moment your head hits the pillow at night. You may want to start building some flexibility and freedom into that schedule, right? So it may look like taking a few hours off, especially now with spring. The weather is warming up, springtime is coming, flowers are coming out. If you live near the beach, you might want to take a few hours and drive down to the beach or go for a nice long walk in a garden or something. Any of those things will really change the energy. It could be even something as simple as if you work out of an office or out of your home, going to a coffee shop to work for a few hours. I did that yesterday and it was phenomenal. They had the doors open, there was music playing. It really kind of switches up things, right? And gets those creative juices flowing. So here's something that you can do to shift into that feminine energy, besides those couple of examples I just gave you. So let's try this now and do this together. So hopefully you have a couple of minutes where you can kind of make sure you're in a safe spot. We're going to be closing our eyes. But I want you to start off by placing your left hand, keep your fingers together and closed, and put that left hand directly over your heart space. So in the center of your chest, that heart chakra or heart energy center that you may hear referred to. And then I want you to take your other hand, again, fingers are closed, and place that down in the belly button area. So I want your palm, fingertips down, line up the center of your palm with the belly button. So the heel of your hand, like closest to your wrist, is going to be very close to what we call the solar plexus chakra, right? Solar plexus energy center. That's your power center, personal power. And then the fingertips are down, resting close to the sacral chakra, a sacral energy center, which is that creative area. Okay, so you know where we're going with this, right? So we're connecting our creative area to our heart. And I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, exhale out, release any tension or tightness in your body on the exhale. Do that again if you feel like you need to take another deep breath. And I want you to imagine the energy flowing and expanding from these 2 points where your hands are resting. It's that instinctual energy, that intuitive knowing down in the gut area, connecting to and flowing up your spine into that heart space, the all-knowing, loving, open, and receptive heart energy. You may feel some tingling in your hands. You may actually feel that flow of energy between those 2 spots. And just imagine that these 2 areas are connected by this expansion of energy. And it's also radiating out from both areas. So in your mind's eye, imagine that it's expanding out in 3 feet in all directions. So all around you is this one wonderful feminine energy overflowing, taking the lead over your thinking, rational brain. It's all about intuitive wisdom and creative power, expanding in all directions and free flowing. Really feel it, feel into it, and picture it flowing out, expanding out into the universe. This feminine energy is about taking action on a non-rational, insightful, instinctual, from the heart space. It's about tuning into life, right? Using that instinctive power, loosening that mental grip that may be over your life right now. And it allows for more space, more flexibility, more freedom. You can't thrive if you're constricted, right? If you're feeling you're like you're trapped. And this is the opposite of that. It's a time when heart knowing must lead above the intellectual assessment of things. So you're taking intuitive action rather than just sticking to a plan, forcing something to happen, or trying to assert yourself. It's all about creativity, freedom, flowing energy. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, start wiggling your fingers and bringing energy back into your hands. And take another deep breath in and open your eyes when you feel ready. And I want to thank you for joining me in this exploration of feminine energy. And just remember, within you lies this intuitive wisdom, right? It's right there at your fingertips whenever you need it. It's that creative power. It's just waiting to be released, right? And you just need to lean into it a little bit more to get there. So you can repeat this little exercise that we did. You can rewind it and listen to it again, or just do it on your own. And that will help you get into that feminine flow and into that creative space that we're looking to expand into. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, or even if you just want to let me know how things are going, if you tried it out, definitely do so. And we'll talk again soon. Take care.